This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast.
Yay, 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 yay. Woo!
Do Betsy B.
Do Marcy.
Dude, how are you?
Good. How are you doing? I'm good. I'm chilling.
You're on location. You're out of
on location.
Yeah, out of the city.
I'm in spooky Montreal.
Dude, you should just get a house up there, I guess.
It kind of feels like that, but nah. I'll just hang out at a hotel.
Do you like hotel living?
I don't mind it. And because of how because of how many times I have to go stay in one for work and stuff, I've gotten good at it, you know?
And it's back and forth. You're not there like for 4 months straight. You're there for like 2 weeks. You'll come back for like 3 and then go back for like, so.
Yeah. So it's not too bad.
Now,
not too bad.
This, I can tell in the background, this is a new hotel.
Well.
Or different setup.
It's the same one that I stayed at, but they've redone them. They redid all the rooms.
Because remember all the construction they were doing while you were there.
And now I'm living in it.
You're reaping the rewards.
I'm reaping the rewards from all of that crazy construction that was happening all of last season, where I was like, guys, I can't stay here. You're hammering in my room. This is nuts.
Especially
so
when this is a little inside baseball of, so the way filming works for, let's say, single cam is that's what the show Ghost is. It's single cam. For multi-cams are where you hear the laugh track, and those film on Fridays, and they kind of film all day. But the way Betsy works is at the on a Monday, call time's going to be between 5 a.m. and 8 a.m. for most people.
Yeah.
But by Friday night, sometimes that has slipped down to 2 p.m. till 2 a.m., right?
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
It just slides because we have to have a 12-hour turnaround. So if any day goes late, the next day starts later, and that just keeps slipping until you're like, damn, I needed sleep at 8 a.m. and they woke me up at 8 a.m.
And they've been hammering at 8 a.m. Yeah. But now no construction. Now it's new. They took away a bunch of the drawers, so I don't know where to put my clothes now.
Drawers?
Yeah. There's no dresser anymore.
They're like, let's get real, guys. You're just going to leave stuff in it.
Yeah, maybe that's the case. I like getting organized. I feel so much better when I'm able to unpack.
No, I've seen this. There's a hack for this. So let me look. Packing or hanging. Wait. Oh, God. There are these they're basically you can put them in your bag.
Yes.
Like they're
Gilly
already
got
organized,
some.
and then you just hang them in the closet.
Yes, Gilly got some.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's used them yet.
Yeah, I'll have to find it, but I'll watch some stupid travel hacks I'll watch everything on but there is a thing that you can get that would be it pops out and essentially is like shelves that you would hang up.
Yeah, Gilly bought that.
Maybe that would be helpful.
She didn't take it to Europe, but I wonder if it would be.
For something like that you're like, I'm living in one place.
Yes.
That would probably be helpful. But, I love a problem solve. That's me. I love a problem solve. So, did the construction there bring up anything spooky? Did it disturb any ghost?
Not that I know of. No. I should ask around. I should be like, hey, is this place haunted or what?
Tell me. Is it
Tell
haunted?
me everything.
It's like you have to, when someone's a cop, you're like, they have to tell you.
Yeah, you have to tell me if it's haunted or not.
Yeah.
That's the rule. I'm sure it is.
You got to go
old building.
to the oldest person there and ask that.
Yes. Yeah, tell me everything, you old person.
You old person. You know, I haven't seen anything haunted, but I did go. I haven't been in years to Edendale, the restaurant bar that's in Silver Lake.
I haven't been in a long time either.
It's a cool little vibe, but it's you know that it was a firehouse.
Right.
It was a firehouse at one point, and they have all these like old pictures, and it's like it was like I want to say like almost 100 years old or something.
Yeah, probably.
And they built it out, and it's like kind of this cool little restaurant bar. But I was like, this place feels like the bar in there. It's got this. It feels like an old saloon-y kind of vibe.
Yes, big time.
Yeah.
You know what? Now that you mention it, I went around Halloween last year.
And you got possessed?
I got possessed. I was a hot dog, and I got possessed.
Thought you got possessed by a hot dog.
I got possessed by a hot dog. It was great. It was scary and delicious.
But yeah, I got nothing spooky going on. It's because we're in the hot summer days.
The hot summer days, working, just kind of busy.
Thank
God.
God.
A little too busy to get haunted right now.
Yeah. Booked and blessed by the blood of Christ, so we have no.
Booked and blessed.
We have no.
I feel.
ghosts.
Do you think ghosts sense that of like, oh, they're too busy, I can't.
Well, that's the
they're
thing.
not gonna pay attention.
We're so blessed to have work. They're like, ugh, they're so blessed right now. I can't get to them. Too blessed.
They're too blessed. They're too blessed.
Too blessed to be possessed.
Blessed.
That's exact. But I feel like astrologically, I have been feeling the energy of the last week or two.
Yeah. It's been a wild 2 weeks.
Full moons and weird planetary stuff. A lot of things going on in the world. Friends.
Yeah, dude.
I've had so many friends be injured.
Really? You've had multiple friends be injured?
Yeah. We were talking about it but earlier. Then Aubrey tore her ACL playing.
I saw that. Oh,
playing
man.
A game of knockout at the WNBA All-Star game.
Funny. I saw that happen.
She tore the other ACL about 7 or 8 years ago and had to have surgery.
Dude, knee stuff.
I was like, what's happening with your connective tissue, though?
Yeah. Knee stuff. You know what's wild? My friend John, who's here in town, who's on Ghost, John Hartman, he has to get knee surgery. Like in a week or something, because he has like a torn meniscus or something. You're right. Everybody's getting hurt.
Yeah. Not me, dog.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
Too blessed to be blessed to have a stress injury.
Yes.
Well, we're also blessed, guys. Oh my God, why am I just jabbering on about how nothing is happening?
We're jabbering. You've said blessed so many times.
I guess I'm super religious suddenly. But I want to say thank you, guys. You guys have been sending in the emails. Thank you. And we needed them.
Rule.
We needed them. We're getting them in, so that means we're so grateful. And also, please send more. You know the rules. Yeah. If you've already sent one and you think we missed it, bump the original. And people have been doing that. It's very funny. I've gotten a few bumps in the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
Right after we recorded the episode, so they don't know that we already got to it, and that's why the bump is so important to me.
Yes. Yeah.
So
bump it, dude.
Bump it.
Bump it up.
Bump it up.
Bump it up.
So please keep sending them.
Thank you. Keep them coming.
It's funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Gmail. How come Gmail really took off and Hotmail kind of didn't?
Gmail had GChat, and there were other fun features.
Right. God, I remember G-chatting so much during my day job.
Oh my God, me too. And then when they rolled out Google Docs, that was incredible. But it would
That's huge.
I think the G Chat really is what solidified it.
That's so smart. Yeah. I used to. Is it still happening, GChat, or no?
It's very funny because in our writer's room, we have to, when we're rewriting scripts together, the assistant will plug in and be on a big TV. So we'll see their chats popping up.
Funny.
Humiliating. Embarrassing for them.
Mom sending, I love you.
It's mostly
Get out
like,
of here, Mom.
Wait, do you know what storyboard we're using for blah, blah, blah?
Oh, of course, like work chat. Yeah.
And we get we have a car wash that happens every 2 weeks. So like the guy who organizes the car wash, all of a sudden it'll be like 50 people being like, my car's ready and my car ready. You're like, guys, this is not efficient that all of a sudden I'm getting because I'll start getting them and be like, why are we chatting so much about car washes?
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's nice you get car washes.
It's not for free, but it is nice to be like at work. You can just be like, here's my car.
That's great.
I do it about like once a month or once every 6 weeks or something where I'm like, clean my car because I don't have time.
There used to be at the Pet Boys that is now closed on Hollywood is where I would like take my car to get, oil changes and stuff. And they would have, you could do a car wash too if you wanted. And it was just like, yep, take my car, do everything, and I'll be back in a couple hours. It was so nice. But it's gone now.
God love them. God love them. Well, I don't know how I started talking about this either. I love what we're doing. I think it's perfect. But let's get into some
I think the listeners need to know also, we haven't seen each other in a while.
In a long while. It's a really long while.
It feels nuts. It's been a long while.
And personally, I'm hungover right now, so this is Sunday morning.
We went and had a really fun, fancy, big dinner last night.
Cool.
And so I'm kind of feeling that, where it's like, I did have a couple of drinks, but also just kind of like, I ate so much good food.
Oh, what did you get, dude?
Dude,
let's more sidetrack real quick.
Let's sidetrack real quick. Sorry, everybody. Or also, whatever.
Exactly.
We got, okay.
You're panicking.
Okay,
You're
so
panicking.
a country. I know. I'm like freaking out. I'm so stoked. A country salad that was really, really good. It had like apples and like sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, like this awesome dressing.
It's very
like really good veggies. Yeah, very fall-y. These incredible Brussels sprouts. Like crispy Brussels sprouts with like a blue cheese kind of dressing thing.
Mama.
Unreal. Oh, delicious like rolls that had this like garlicky pesto-y butter thing that were incredible.
Ooh.
This place is known for their rotisserie chicken, so we got a half a chicken, and it was unbelievable, Marcy. Because you're like, this is just chicken. How is it so fucking good?
No, it's why we all eat it.
I know. My mouth is watering. And then we got a prime rib roast. So it was like prime rib, but like roasted. It was so fucking good.
You were
in au jus.
Yeah, that was a hearty good meal.
And French fries. And then for dessert, they're known for their donuts. And so there were 4 of us. So we got 2 maple glazed ones and then 2 that were like, and I'm not a big white chocolate fan, but these were so good. Like white chocolate strawberry filled donuts. And it comes with a side of soft served ice cream. That's like the best vanilla ice cream I've ever had. And so you like take bites and like put ice cream on. It was so good and decadent. Oh my God.
What restaurant?
My mouth is watering.
What restaurant in Montreal was it? Shout them out.
Let me, I'm like, McKieran, I believe is the name.
McKieran.
It's, here we go.
Here we go, guys.
Yes, McKiernan. And it's a sister restaurant to like Joe Beef, which is awesome. Like
Joe Beef?
Fun, fancy. Joe Beef, dude. So if you're ever in Montreal, hit up McKiernan.
Or if you live there.
Or if you live there, go. Gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. I really sidetracked this with
Look,
our
guys.
delicious fucking meal, dude. My mouth is watering.
Well, let's everyone think about what you're going to eat after you listen to this. And I'm going to read a listener story.
Yum. Okay.
Then I'm coming to Montreal and I'm getting all
You gotta come. It rules.
All right. This one I got pulled up. It says a portal to where now?
Fun.
Hi, big fan of your podcast. My family lives in a 4-unit condo in Massachusetts. All the units are different sizes. We have the largest unit with 3 bedrooms that wraps around a 1-bedroom condo on the first floor. My mom bought that condo, and it was perfect because when she got sick and wanted to hospice at home, I was able to take care of her and my young kids. She peacefully died in that unit, and to my knowledge, she did not stay behind. We moved my uncle into that unit, and he had severe dementia, but he did not die in this condo, but at an off-site hospice care facility. I was going to put this unit up for rent, but my daughter, who just graduated college, and her boyfriend asked if they could rent it. Perfect.
Nice.
But I had a few repairs and painting because of 8 years of wear and tear, and because of my uncle's dementia, he did a bit of damage. Both units share a lovely open deck, and one day my neighbor came to hang out, and we decided to leave through one bedroom, through the blah, blah, blah. We decided to leave through the 1-bedroom unit. The dog refused to go into the unit. Nothing we could do could convince him to even run through the unit. All the rooms were under renovation, so we just assumed that was the issue. During the reno, my daughter brought her cat to show him the new space, and he got violent. He is honestly the best grand kitty, and I was not sure what was going on. Hissing and scratching to get away. While I was redoing this place, we kept the doors to the units open to see if he would wander over and hang. Nope. He stayed at the threshold of my unit watching us. Whoa. The bedroom was being painted by the kids, and we were waiting on new flooring. It was a mess, so I was working on the kitchen. I suddenly hear the most bizarre noise coming from the bedroom. It was my grand kitty, and he was meowing in a weird way and hissing at a corner of the bedroom. I picked him up, and he scratched me to get away and ran to the screen door and ran up the screen door like a cartoon cat.
Why? This is so cartoony.
I grabbed him and threw, quote unquote, him towards the front door, and he ran into our condo.
Whoa.
I'm sure this was a toss more than a throw.
Absolutely.
But if you chucked a cat like a baseball, it's just not a possibility. They won't let you. I try.
You try all the time.
Oh, I can barely get Mama in my lap when she wants to get in my lap. I have a psychic friend who I called and explained all this to. He said he was sure that it was neither my uncle or my mother in that bedroom, but some kind of portal. Whoa.
What?
He told me to sage every room and all 4 corners and do it until it feels comfortable again. He never told me what kind of portal, but since he is an amazing psychic, I heeded his advice. We saged the place a few times, and I think it worked. My grand kitty is now happily ensconced in that unit and no further incidents. I love this unit, but I still do not like that bedroom. I have other stories, especially around my psychic friend, but that is for another time. Best, Barbara. Barbie.
Wow.
I'm gonna
portal, dude.
Let me send you how do I chat in this? There we go. I'm gonna send you a picture of this cat. I just need to do it. Hold on.
Let me see this cat.
Let me see this. I gotta be honest. This cat is fucking scary looking. The cat is clearly in the middle of its terror.
Uh-oh.
You can see the bathroom is like under construction a little bit. There's stuff in the bathtub. This cat is scared out of his mind.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That cat is freaking out.
That cat's
funny picture.
Oh my God, Barbara. Thank you for sending this cat.
Really funny picture.
LOL.
Funny picture.
Oh my God. I hate that, but also kind of love it.
It's pretty perfect. It's pretty perfect.
Oh, dude.
Whoa.
I wonder what that was.
I know, a portal. Like, because what's the deal? What do we think the deal is with portals of like, okay, they saged it and everything. Did that close the portal? Or was it just kind of like, okay, fine, we'll like chill out?
I don't know.
And do they pop up other places? Like, if one portal closes, does it then shoot up somewhere in the island or something?
Yeah, like across the world.
Yeah.
Dude, that is such a good question. Like, I am not like well versed in portals by any means.
Marcy,
I gotta get.
We're both experts. I was like, what's the word for knowing everything? We're both experts in this.
How dare we even have this podcast without knowing about portals, right?
I know. We should look up portals and figure that out.
Yeah, I want to hear, Barbara, if you're listening, please send more stories about your psychic friend.
Yes.
And ask your psychic friend about portals. Like, how does Sage work with that?
Fill us in.
It's
that's fun to have a psychic friend. To be like, something is up. What's going on with me, dude?
I mean, at
or
this
what's
point,
going on with this place?
We have a few psychic friends, so
I know. Isn't that wild? I was thinking that as I was saying that. I was like, wait, we have multiple people we could hit up to be like,
that's how we live.
What's going on? Whoa.
That reminded me though. I went to a restaurant last night in West Hollywood, and behind the bar, I kept noticing it, but I should have asked the bartender. I feel like there was like a little bowl that had multiple bundles of sage sticks in there.
Oh, where it's like maybe they have to kind of sage it.
I should have asked. Yeah,
on a regular time, a regular basis.
Yeah, they're like, this place is fucked.
This place is haunted.
Haunted. Gotta go back and ask, I guess. Yes.
Personal paranormal story? We'll see.
Question?
Hello, I'm a new listener. Got here through the boys of BCC.
Those are guys.
We love them. Love the show, and I got my own story. Sorry for the bad writing. I'm not native English. So far, killing it.
Honestly, even better.
I prefer to stay anonymous, but you can call me Bob.
Love it.
Nice and generic, crying, laughy face.
I love it.
So let's paint a picture first. I grew up with a gothic white witch mother and learned slight and safe parts of spirituality like tarot and God of protection like talisman totem.
Okay.
But at this day and age, I'm more of a skeptic and a bit agnostic. I grew up in a big city in the 90s in West EU.
Europe.
West European Union. Or West Europe.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Look, we're Americans and we don't actually learn anything in school. And it's not our fault. They just don't teach us.
Yeah, they don't teach us. I had a teacher who showed us Robin Hood starring Kevin Costner because she thought Kevin Costner was hot. So
he was.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you go look at young Kevin Costner. He was hot.
I guess, yeah. Okay, love the stories and discussions, but I'll believe things when I see them. IDK if I want to see, though. Smiley, laughy face. Yes, crying, laughy face.
Fair.
I do have a few short stories to share, of which I don't know if they happened, if they were dreams, imagination, or whatever. But funny enough, one of them seems to have two parallel versions in my memory, and the others seem warped or unsure. Whoa. Story 3 is the gold and most confusing. Okay.
Great.
Story 1. The toys. Ooh, this This is like Tales from the Dark Side.
Yeah.
Or Tales from the Crypt, like story one. Goyles and Bools.
Goyles and boils.
Goyles and boils. I'm in my younger years between 5 and 10, and it would happen most nights. I would often have moments before sleeping or when waking up at night when I would look into my room and my toys would move towards me with menacing energy.
Fuck that.
And I had the fear of death in me. I could sit up and still move, but I could not scream for a few seconds or minutes. It's hard to check that. But after a bit, I could, and they would suddenly be back in place. IDK what that was, but it stuck with me through my adult life.
Oh, that's the one that maybe this one is one that they believe. They're like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, like I don't know if it was a dream or what.
Oh,
that is so scary.
That's a long time to have, like between 5 and 10 is a long time to have even recurring dreams like that.
Right.
I don't like that
That's
for you.
And like, come on, toys.
Bob.
Toys should be fun, not scary.
I was just telling the story of how I had a babysitter tell me a story about a doll coming to life and killing people. This was before Child's Play.
Yes.
But my mom had gotten me a cricket doll.
Oh, yeah.
And I pried her head off because she could talk. It was like back in the 80s. This is like a new thing. I pried her head off.
I threw my sister's cricket doll off the bed and broke her.
Yeah, I got a butter knife and decapitated her. My mom was upset.
My nieces are always like, why'd you break Katie's cricket or our mom's cricket doll? And I was like, because she was going to try to kill her.
I was saving the family. Pure and
Sorry,
simple.
I was doing the right thing.
You wouldn't be here if it weren't for me.
You know? Yeah. Okay. Story 2. The shadow person or maybe toys part 2.
Ooh.
In my teenage/adult life, I often had feelings of a presence of something lurking, but no encounters except for the night terror slash shadow people events that happened in a similar way as the toys, but I most of the time can't move, and it's often a shadow that comes from the kitchen doorway. One of the doors to the kitchen leads to my bedroom for some reason, but I always snap out of it before they reach me.
What?
And it seems more like a dream or a night terror, but still with the fear of death. But this only happens once in a long while. Oh,
so
that's spooky.
This feels like the exact same thing, but as you matured, you're like they pick something that you would find scarier than toys.
Yes, rather than your toys or whatever.
It just evolved.
Dude.
That's fucked up.
It totally did. Although I'll say, having toys come at you as an adult is very scary.
Oh, sure. I just assumed that maybe as a teen
no.
they didn't have the toys anymore.
Yeah, of course. No, that's so smart, dude.
Yeah.
I think it is evolving. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Man. It's growing stronger.
It's growing stronger. Story 3. The daytime shadow person. Yes, boils and ghouls. Are you ready for story number 3?
we got a new crypt keeper.
What a dream. I might have been 8 years old and was home alone because my mom went to the store to buy some food and took the dogs out at the same time while I was sick at home. I was in the living room under a blanket in front of the TV and watching Dragon Ball Z. Suddenly, I felt like something fearful was here, and for some reason, I looked in the hallway, and there it was in the middle of the hallway, coming from my bedroom area. A dark shadow figure standing there, which was seemingly emitting shadow. Like dry ice makes that effect. I had never seen this as a kid before. Whoa. I have 2 conflicting memories here. One, that it had no features besides a human silhouette. 2, it had red eyes looking at me. Also, I think the head was more primal shaped but of that with that, I'm even less sure. And what I did, and what I, and then I also have a different memory. Is what I did is also a different memory. One, I ran and I don't remember what else. Two, I used my totem thing to try to make it go, and at first it came at me and then vanished. IDK, what is true, but I know I felt dread and my heart still speeds up when I think/talk about this one. Sorry for the long mail. It wasn't long. Bye from Bob. Dude.
Whoa. That's really...
Shadow person coming from the room where toys were being weird.
I think it's all the same thing.
I do too. That's just kind of sticking around with Bob.
Yeah, figuring out different ways to fuck with you, Bob. Yikes a bikes.
That is so creepy. That is so creepy. Also, and coming from like their bedroom area where shit's going down, like,
I also was thinking like two different versions of their memory of what they did.
Yeah.
That makes me think of timelines.
Dude.
You know, a thing that's, we were talking earlier about like how the world feels very crazy right now. And there have been like a bunch of psychics, and maybe these TikTok psychics are all kind of just like saying the same things because it's easy to do. But so many of them are like, I can't really see what's happening for the U.S. election. They just are like, they're like, it's really fuzzy. Or even astrologers are like, the charts are kind of confusing. There's a lot of like question mark. And there's been some theories floating around that we're shifting timelines. We're shifting like, not timelines, we're shifting like realities right now. Like we're making...
What?
And it does feel like, I think that's the big existential fear that we all have, especially over the past, 4 years.
Yeah.
They're like all this unprecedented things. It does feel like there's a major shift happening.
Yes. On so many levels, every level.
And we don't know. And I think the takeaway is we do not know which way we're going yet. And we have a lot. There is a lot that can change it.
Yes.
So the future is not certain in this moment.
Not one bit, because even just like we were saying, the last 2 weeks have been so nuts.
So nuts. So many big changes.
Changed. Yes, like... Stuff has changed so much.
I mean, Brat Summer is what changed everything. Charlie XCX. Charlie really is throwing us into a new era.
Come on.
And I'm going to say Chapel, too. I'm going to say Chapel Roan.
Chapel Roan.
Feminine nomenon. It's what's going on.
It's happening.
Have you gotten into Chapel?
No.
Have you listened to any of her?
No.
I think you would. It's a fun album.
Cool. Okay, maybe I'll give it a shot.
I recommend doing a little Spotify or wherever you listen to your music. She's
okay.
It's funny because her album actually came out like a year and a half ago, and it's just popping off now because people like are finding her through festivals and then being like, wait, every song is great. Every single song is fun. Like, it's like a real, like, I get laughed at multiple times a week because I'm dancing in my car. Like people driving by, I'm just like,
fun.
HOTTOGO.
Okay, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it's a fun time. But yeah, we're shifting. Something's shifting, guys.
Something's happening.
Could be
Something
bad.
Is happening.
Could be good. Could be bad or good.
We'll see what happens.
I'm leaning towards, I think it would be nice to be a good.
You know what? I think it would be really nice to be a good shift.
I'd be really fucking into it, man.
I'd be very stoked for a
good time.
A good time.
Well, I have a treat, guys. Because our friends are sending in new voice memos and new emails. I have some new ones. Please keep fueling our fire.
Yes.
Okay.
Baby, you can light my fire. That's you guys. That's y'all lighting our fires.
You're our babies.
You're our baby.
We're your parents. All right.
Yeah.
Are you ready for it? Just all over the place today. Sorry, guys.
We're feeling wild, everybody, and that's okay.
This is how hangovers work for me now, I guess. All right. Pulling it up.
Yes.
Hi, Betsy. Hi, Marcy. Love you both. Love the pod. My name is Shalane. I'm from Utah. And have I got a story for you guys? Okay, so this happened about 2004. My daughter, my oldest, was about 4, and my first son was about 2 at this time. My son had been sick. He had a pretty high fever. Well, I mean, not hospital high, but a fever at about 101. And he had been pretty clingy and pretty sleepy that day. And I had set him on the couch when he had fallen asleep, and I was trying to get some work done on the computer, and could still see him from the computer. And he woke up from his nap, and he started kind of acting weird. So I went over to him, and he was just kind of staring off, kind of over my shoulder, and just kind of making some weird noises. And then he was trying to talk, but it was almost like he was tongue-tied somehow, and it just sounded kind of like that. And that was pretty scary enough. But then he almost started barking over my shoulder, looking kind of up above my shoulder in a corner of the ceiling. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so scary. So then he kind of stopped doing that, and then kind of looked at me almost like he had woken up. And I just said to him, "Are you okay?" And he just kind of looked at me and laid back down on the couch. And then he just fell back asleep. So I thought that was kind of strange. But then I thought, really nothing of it. I was just kind of scared that maybe the fever had kind of played jokes on him or something. Then, later that night, everyone was asleep, and my daughter had come down with a fever, and she had woken up, and I was holding her in the living room on a different couch than where my son had taken his nap. And I was holding her, kind of rocking her, trying to comfort her from her fever. She was kind of whining and kind of just not feeling good. She sat up, looked over my shoulder in that same kind of area, the ceiling, the corner of the ceiling, where my son had kind of looked. And she started doing the exact same thing. At first, she started acting like she was trying to talk, and just was not getting words out at all. And then, again, she started barking like my son did. And I was terrified by this time. And I kind of held onto her face, grabbed her face in my hands, and I said, "You are scaring me." And all of a sudden, she it was like a snap, and she focused on me and kind of looked at me, looked very tired, laid back down in my arms, and went to sleep. Oh my gosh. So I don't know if my children were possessed because they looked at the same area in the corner of the ceiling, or if it was just like a fever dream. Something happened with the fever that made them delirious or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? Anyway, love you guys.
I think I don't like that for you.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
This is like, if this had been the like 1600s, your kids are witches, man.
They would drown them. You would have to take them out back.
You would have to be like, okay, if you're a good person, you will drown.
Oh my God, that's so scary.
That is so scary.
Look, if one child had done it, I'd be like, possibly that's illness.
Fever, hallucination, or whatever.
I did get nervous. I was like, is that like a seizure or something? But for the second child to also have the exact same...
To start woofing like a dog.
Don't you
looking
woof
in the
at me.
same corner. What's going on?
Don't you rough at me.
Don't
Kids
you
are,
dare.
You're no TV for a week, roughs.
Roughs. You know, in Greece, their version of like bark or woof woof is gruv gruv. Isn't that cute?
Do the dogs
go gruv gruv?
Do the dogs sound like that though?
No, I don't know. They sound like dogs.
Because sometimes, like, you know how in other countries you're like, yeah, they do kind of sound a little different.
Yeah, just a little bit. One time, the very first time I went to Greece, we were like cruising around on Santorini, and we see this like huge, I think it was like a husky or like Malmut, something like that, sitting on top of a wall, looking out over at the sunset with just the biggest red rocket. The dog was enjoying the sunset. So it was like such a funny Greek dog just enjoying a beautiful Greek sunset with a huge boner.
That is so funny.
Isn't that like grav, dude?
Grav. Oh my God, that's so funny. Oh, it's so funny.
It was incredible. It was so silly.
Well,
anyway, sorry.
I do think your child will. I think your children. I think they were possessed. Also, what are viruses if not possessions that take over your body?
Marcy, that's good. That's good. It does feel like I read, and I'm going to butcher this. I read that book called The Witches that came out like now maybe like 8 or 10 years ago, where it's kind of like a really like a true story about the Salem like witch hunt and stuff. And one of the theories, I'm going to butcher it. So you guys don't have to listen to this if you know what.
Honestly, this whole episode's been a mess.
One of the theories is that there's like this like unconscious like or like subconscious like I don't know how to describe like
a collective
consciousness thing where it's like oh, they're acting like this. And that person's acting like this. And that person's acting like this. And it was a lot of times like younger people.
Like that group of like schoolgirls and they were all possessed at the same time.
Yes. Yeah.
Like that was in the earlier aughts, right?
I think so, yeah.
Or maybe even just like 10 or 15 years ago. It was like all these like schoolgirls somewhere, I want to say like South America, that they were like all possessed at the same time.
Yeah. So I wonder if there's like weirdly that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's so specific though, where it's like.
Well, is the book good?
What?
Is that book good?
It was good, but I'm now barely remembering.
Right.
I enjoyed it, but.
It's called The Witches?
I think, or Witches. Is it called that? And then like the true story of like.
Witch's book. True story. Oh my God. There's a.
Yeah, The Witches, Salem, 1692.
Okay. There's a big squirrel fight going on outside.
Squirrel fight, dude.
These guys, and it was, okay. These guys are fighting. One pushed another one off the wall. It fell. They're
Everything's weird right now, dude.
Yeah,
everything's weird.
Summertime, bruh. Yeah, you got possessed little kids.
You
So
got a couple
sorry.
of possessed little kids. Bye.
Bye. I'm so sorry for your kids being possessed so hard.
Wild,
but you were
dude.
saying that it could be just them, like unconsciously,
like an unconscious collective
you can't.
thingy.
Just like a thing. It's, you know what it is? One of them thingies. My expert opinion.
I'm having a hard time.
Dude, I'm the one that's hungover. You got my collective unconscious hangover all the way in another country.
I did. I'm feeling your hangover. It's funny.
Bruh,
dude.
I had tiki drinks, so it was bad. It was bad.
Tiki drinks will get you, man.
Whoever is president, please outlaw rum. Please. No more. The bartender was like, I brought my own bottle from home. It's Vietnamese. It's it's, they don't sell in the U.S. It's some Vietnamese rum. And he's like, do you want to try it? And we're like, sure. We were being nice.
You got to try it.
It was awful because it's rum.
I know, rum is tough. Rum's a tough one for me to get.
That's why they cover it up with sugar. They have to cover rum up with sugar.
And rum's already crazy sugary.
They're all made of, like, all the alcohol is, right? Except for potato.
Potato.
All right. I'm going to read one. Okay. And it's called Spooky Roundup Blast Off Cork Your Butts.
Yeah, I like where this is going.
And again, this one starts off, well, this is a bump. It says, hi, Marcy and Betsy. I wasn't sure if this was sent during the time when Google Spam betrayed the podcast, so I'm bumping it up just to be safe. If it was not spammed and you simply haven't gotten to yet, then my sincerest apologies. I know you have so many emails to sift through. We don't now. This is great. This is perfect. So thank you for bumping it up. Also, I do check spam every day now, and about 2 or 3 times a week, I still catch them.
Google, come on now. Thanks for checking.
Google should know if it says hi, Marcy and Betsy. It's
right.
But then sometimes it's
Betsy.
Like, why haven't you
some boobies?
Yeah, I want to see some boobies. Sometimes it's like, why haven't you returned my email? I'm very worried about your mom. Like, it'll be like that kind of spam.
Yeah. There you are, like, wait, what's wrong with my... Oh,
no,
okay.
No, they wouldn't be emailing funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com about my mom.
No, not at all.
Okay, so we're getting to the original. It says, hi, Marcy and Betsy.
Okay.
Hold on to your butts and cork your balloon knots. Cork your balloon knots because I'm piping hot. Because a piping hot poop soup is in the making with these spooks.
Oh, my God. Here we go. Piping hot.
This is a longie, so buckle in. Okay.
I'm in.
I tend to send in voice texts before I realize I much rather prefer hearing both of your lovely voices telling my stories. So, stock up on your diapers and prepare yourself for a shitnado of spooks. Okay. Spooky Roundup Blast
ready,
Off.
dude.
3, 2, 1, poop. I love the writing style of this.
This
perfect.
is awesome. Yeah.
I knew a guy we'll call J who was dating a girl we'll call B, spelled like the insect.
Hey.
One day they were sleeping over at Jay's house when he had a nightmare that there was an old hag perched on his computer chair by the front of his bedroom.
Ew.
The old hag's face was twisted in rage, and she seemed to be staring intently at the girlfriend's sleeping form. He said he couldn't move in his dream. Sounds like sleep paralysis to me. But all of a sudden, he bolted awake when his girlfriend's screams ripped him out of his frozen state. He said that he sat up with a fright and turned to B, who seemed to be tossing and screaming in her sleep. Well, he shook her awake and said that she shot up with a gasp, immediately crying about how an old woman perched on her chest was choking her from her perch position.
Oh my, I got chills.
With terrifyingly long arms and claw-like hands. Once he relayed his dream to her, it was safe to say a shit blizzard blew the roof off of that apartment. They turned on all the TVs and all the lights in the entire apartment and bolted the bedroom door shut. They said they could hear footsteps moving back and forth down the hall, outside of the bedroom all night long. And every time they investigated, nothing was there.
Oh my God, this is awful.
They never fell back asleep ever again. They're still awake to this day. Just kidding. They eventually slept, just not that night. Spooky. Okay.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you something. Raven, you a wild one. This is a wild one, Raven. I almost started crying. It's so scary.
That is so awful. That is so gross and nasty.
Goodness.
Ew. It's so just like something is there,
Just
man.
a jealous old hag.
Just a jealous old hag.
You little bitch. You're so fucking
Yeah,
jealous.
like, you guys are sleeping together? I'll ruin your night.
I'm your girlfriend. I'm your girlfriend. All right. Another one. Like I said, they got a lot. So
Yes, okay.
I rent out the third floor of a house. The house is split into 3 apartments, one on each floor. The hallway light has a sensor that turns on the light on each floor the second anyone steps into the landing. Meaning, if someone is coming to your floor, you can see the hall light turn on under your door before even hearing the footsteps.
Okay.
That's a good measure,
Yeah,
a
that's
safety
good.
measure.
Yeah.
One evening, I was home alone cooking in the kitchen when I heard the doorknob to my apartment jingle like it was turning.
Oh, no.
It's a bit of a loose doorknob, but the lock works fine. I can see the knob from my position in the kitchen. It slowly turns left, right, and then left again before pausing. My heart stopped in my chest, and I immediately noticed there was no light under the door.
No.
Meaning if someone is standing there, they must have been standing there unmoving long enough for the automatic lights to turn off. Oof. I simultaneously...
That's so gross.
This is really bad.
This is awful.
Or they unscrewed the lights.
Marcy!
The scarier option is a real human.
Way scarier.
I simultaneously reached for my largest, sharpest kitchen knife and called my guy friend at the same time. He picked up on the first ring, and I immediately whispered that someone's trying to break into my house, and I'm investigating with a knife. If he hears me scream or anything out of the ordinary, he needs to call the cops immediately. He agreed, but was clearly freaked out. I scurried on my tiptoes towards the door, and as quickly as I could unlocked it, and in the words of Edgar Allan Poe, here I opened wide the door, darkness there and nothing more. I
Quoth the
couldn't.
raven nevermore. What?
I couldn't understand how the doorknob could be moving and no one was on the other side of the door. I never took my...
Hey, what if someone is on the inside, but it's a ghost?
And they were trying to get out?
Yeah.
They're like, this person is fucking scary.
Get
They
outta
grab
here, man.
they grab knives at the slightest.
I gotta get out of here,
They
dude.
can't stop talking about shit and they're quick to violence. I never took my eyes off that doorknob. If they tried to scurry away, the lights on the second landing would have turned on.
Hurry.
No lights were on. WTF. Come to find out, I was roommates with my brother at the time, and his girlfriend told me his bedroom door would open and slam shut randomly throughout the night. Oh my God.
What?
He would blame it on the windows being open and cross ventilation, but she said it even happened when the windows were closed and only at night. He swears off the paranormal, but the following week after the doorknob incident, I came home to find him saging the apartment.
Yes.
He tells me
Busted.
it's just for good vibes. Good vibes, my ass. Just admit something weird is going on.
Yes.
That evening it came to me, the ultimate question. Was something trying to get into my apartment? Or was something trying to leave? Oh my God! My field diaper allowed me to grow 6 inches in height that evening. Oh my God! We're so synced up.
Yes. Yes. Whoa.
That's fucked up. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it.
It's so scary on so many levels.
Yeah. Yeah. Too scary. Too scary.
Can't handle it, man. I can't handle it. Ew.
Do not like. I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
All right.
Whoa.
The last story. Can you believe it's going to be the longest of them? But that's how you got to work up. You got to work them
You
up.
got to
like
build it up. Yeah,
I love it. And I never mind. Even hungover. I like to read. It's great. It's my favorite part at work.
Are you
when
doing
we get...
okay, Marcy?
No. I told you I'm not. What kind of question is that? I'm not all right. Okay. The last story was told to me by an old coworker that I absolutely adore. The story has left me with so many chills that I decided to include it, with her permission, in a spooky story I'm writing just for fun, which is why it's written differently than the above stories. Everything written in the passage below is based on the exact facts of the story as she relayed it to me. I embellished nothing and checked in with her to make sure I got it all right.
Wow.
She starts off saying that she got off a morning shift serving at a restaurant and went home to take a nap in the middle of the afternoon. Sun still shining. 2 children playing in the living room with her sister who was watching them. Let's begin when she laid down in her bed for her nap. This is quoted. And at that very moment, fully snug in her bed, she felt more at ease than she had in the longest time. Entering that familiar land where you know you're still awake, yet you're almost dreaming. Though the room was icy cold from the blasting AC, she lay warm and toasty beneath her down comforter. The perfect
that's
recipe.
The best.
I know. Well, they said the
Blasting
perfect
AC. Oh, sorry.
The perfect recipe for a midday nap is what was written.
Yes.
She was just about fully immersed in Wonderland when the slightest tug at the end of her comforter threatened to draw her back to reality. It was ever so slight, probably in her imagination, but she felt it nonetheless. Her eyebrows involuntarily furrowed, but her eyes remained shut. Ignored it, it's nothing, she thought to herself. Ignore it, sorry, not ignored. Ignore it, it's nothing, she thought to herself, and she did. Sinking deeper under the covers, she allowed her brow to relax, and her muscles that were so tense and tight all day followed suit and began to settle, along with her thoughts. Even her tongue, which was unconsciously pressed to the roof of her mouth in a nervous hug, took rest, and she began to drift off once more into the calming sound of her steady beating heart.
This makes me want to take a nap, man.
I know,
this
dude.
Is nice. This is a good description of a nap.
Yeah. Oh. Until she felt it again.
Oh, no.
This time on her other side, with noticeable force behind it. Her eyes shot open as a fresh burst of anxiety ran its course through her chest. Now that was real. She attempted to sit up, but every muscle that relaxed a moment before seemed to be individually pinned down by some unknown force.
Oh.
She laid flat against her will. Oh, eyes wide, and she suddenly found it difficult to breathe. And all at once, the sheets were pulled straight down from both sides, as if someone was under her bed trying to force the ends to touch.
No.
Oh, like just
this
like pulled
so
her tight.
Scary.
Like
this is so scary. Yeah.
But that was impossible. She didn't have any space beneath her bed because her box spring consisted of solid drawers that were full to the brim with old books and dusty journals. Oh my God. She felt encased, mummified up to her throat, and yet she could still distinctly hear her sister and children so close by on the other side of her door. They were laughing. She tried to call out to them, but found she couldn't. How is this happening? She tried to open her mouth to scream, to vomit, to anything, but she couldn't for the life of her find the strength. She couldn't run. She couldn't scream. And now it was becoming even harder to breathe than before, with the sheets pulling tighter and tighter. The edge wedged against her throat, leaving a painful crease that would soon cut off her windpipe entirely. Her hair on her arms stood on end as chills spread through her from the bottom upwards. What's happening to me? That's when she felt the mattress take a deep dip down, as if, deep down on her left, as if someone or something decided to perch itself comfortably beside her.
Oh, no.
Then it really sunk in on her right, a little higher up on the mattress this time, but she couldn't see anything. Eyes wide open, and she couldn't see anything. And yet she felt surrounded by unfamiliar bodies. Oh, my God.
This is horrific. This feels like Nightmare on Elm Street style.
Yes.
This is crazy.
She was completely...
Oh, this is so scary.
Nasty shit. She was completely frozen with fear. Dip. And again on her left, even higher. Sink on her right, even closer. To her utmost horror, she no longer felt that individual bodies were encircling her. She instead realized that one very large something, was crawling up the length of the bed directly above her. A brush of rancid air just above her face, or air blue just above her face. Oh my God, it's breathing on me. And she smelled what exactly was it that... Wait, what exact? And she smelled. What exactly it was that she smelled? It seemed horribly familiar, but she couldn't think clearly.
Oh no!
It was inches away from her. At this point, she started crying and praying as tears streamed down both sides of her, sinking into twin pools on her pillow. She tried calling out again, but when all of a sudden she was cut off by a shrieking voice inches from her face, bellowing out words in a language that she never heard before in her entire life. Whatever it was saying was accusatory and rage-filled. Her eyes snapped shut, and her entire core jolted with affright when at last she could feel the control shudder its way back through her limbs. She leaped haphazardly off the mattress, almost face-planting while frantically untangling herself from the comforter, racing at full speed into the hall, forcibly slamming her bedroom door shut behind her. She flew into the living room, face white, panting, and covered in cold sweat and tears. Both children turned to her with twin shocked expressions, and her sister inquired as to what was wrong. It turned out they didn't hear a thing. End quote. True fucking story I heard 6 years ago, and it still gives me chills to this day.
Dude.
She said it never happened.
Oh, sorry. Keep going.
It's almost done. So she said it never happened to her again, but she still refuses to nap in the afternoon or sleep on her back. She swears the praying saved her. I'm not religious. I'm not a religious person, but I swear I'd pray to any God if that should happen to me. Anyway, these were long, so I'll stop here. I have plenty more from friends and family I've interrogated throughout the years. I love you ladies so damn much it makes me tingle with joy. And for all your listeners out there, rate, subscribe, and review. Don't shit your pants. Best Raven from Astoria. Oh my God.
Raven.
What an incredible writer Raven is.
Really good writing. That story is so scary.
So scary.
What the fuck, dude?
Oh my God.
Ugh, it's like breathing. What the fuck? What is that?
And the way it was like, the way that she thought it was multiple people and then realized it was just one big thing on her.
Thing is so, oh my God.
It's really
unbelievable.
Oh, it really is.
Just my pants are filled.
They were right. This is not hyperbole.
Mm-mm.
God.
Whoa. Oh, that's so sad being like, I can't take afternoon naps anymore.
God.
What a nightmare. What a nightmare not wanting to take naps in the afternoon.
Worse than something breathing in your face.
Way worse. Way worse. Way worse.
That's the real tragedy here. These stories were just entirely, they were so scary. These are some of the, Raven, these are some of the best. Well,
yeah.
I mean, we've had great ones,
really
but this
good.
was a great collection. I love to send
really
more.
Good.
Great writing too.
Keep sending really good writing. That's such a good short story. And that's real. Oh God.
And thank you for bumping it so I could find it. Oh my gosh, everything. What a great ending to this very chaotic episode of rambling
thank
from
you for
us.
putting up with us. We're figuring it out.
Yeah, you know what? We're actually going to bank the next one for next week's going to make more sense. I can tell.
I already have a feeling it's going to make so much sense.
I just feel like we'll go to the bathroom and we really get our shit together. Right?
Yep.
You feel that too?
Absolutely.
Oh, these are so great. Please send more. If you've already sent them, bump your original, or also just even scan the show notes to see if you have your first name there.
Right.
You know, maybe we've gotten to it recently, but we love them and we want more. You gotta send us more, please.
Please send us more. They're so good.
Send it to funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Woo!
Thank you guys.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants!
That was a HeadGum podcast.